What's up, my Berserker Patriot Store family? So, this is another video about body armor. Because a lot of people I'm finding out don't know jack shit about body armor. Okay, this is still body armor. Okay, this is level 3, still body armor. People are confused about the level 3, level 3A, level 3A plus. Okay, the level 3 is actually stronger than the level 3A plus. Different companies do the levels at different things. One company's 3A plus, one company's 5 plus might be 762. This company's level 3 is 762, 308, multiple penetration, 30-06, single penetration. So let me explain to you. People keep asking me, why is this black coating on here? Is that Kevlar? What this is an absorption material. Okay, the steel core stops the bullet, and this material, under a slow motion camera, you'll see it bubble out, catching all of the shrapnel coming off of the bullet. Okay, so the sprawling is minimalized. Now, you don't see in body armor, like steel body armor like this, is what I prefer and what I suggest to everybody. Make sure you have trauma pads for any body armor that you wear, obviously, or you're going to have a bad day when you get shot with something big. Not so much with this type of steel core, because, I mean, we've tested this body armor and had no bevels on the back whatsoever of 762 with 762. And that's testing 9mm all the way up to 762 on the same plate. Okay, so we know it's multiple penetration. So this bubbles out and gets real big and it sucks back in. You can only see it under slow motion, obviously, and it catches that stuff inside. The bullet, a lot of people have a misconception. The bullet doesn't hit and veer off. If it did that, people would get shot in the face all the time, which does happen, depending on the body armor you get. You got to get good body armor with a good absorption core on top, because that saves your life. That saves your chin right here, your shoulders. But when the bullet hits this, you got to realize, when you're shooting 762, what is that? That's 250,000 feet per second when it hits this. No matter what, that's going to rock your body. Your whole body is going to just flex and vibrate, and it's going to be like a ripple, a wave going over your body. If you watch the body armor in slow motion, the metal actually ripples like a pond because of the force of the bullet hitting it. Okay, so I suggest, like, even when we do simulated training and stuff like that, which is all I'm allowed to do right now because I've been red flagged and then I got in some trouble afterwards. So that's all I'm able to do, but it works. So simulations, like you use in paint rounds or even airsoft rounds, when people get hit running through a room, a lot of times they get hit right here in the side. Okay, so when people say you don't need side plates, depending on the situation you're in, there's many different ways to set up your body armor, guys. Okay, if you're just wearing your front and your back plate because that's what you want to do, that's just fine. It's your life. Deal with what you want to do. But if you think you're going to be going up against multiple opponents, I would suggest side plates. I would absolutely suggest side plates. It'll save your life. And if you don't use your side plates and you have children, I want you to understand that these 6x9 side plates just happen to fit perfectly over the vitals of a small child. Huh, quite a coincidence, right? And you can get 8-inch side plates. You can get all different types of size side plates depending on the size of the person. So now, if you don't have the physical stamina to carry steel core, which I suggest you do, you try to get yourself into that shape, because you're not going to be much good in a combat situation anyway if you're not in shape where you can at least lug around your loadout, your entire loadout. It's a lot of weight, guys. People don't realize how much just an extra 26 pounds on your body all the time weighs on you, and you have to be prepared to have that weighing on you constantly. My vest is dirty because I train in it quite often. I put a lot of work in with my vest on. But I don't want to get caught with my pants down, you know what I mean? I want to be running. You got to realize sometimes when your heart rate hits over 160, those vests are very cumbersome, so you got to get used to that. And if you don't like being held down and you don't like being restricted, you better get used to wearing your body armor. These are the type of videos I don't see people making and talking about. You also got to remember, if you have to wear your body armor for an extended period of time, like say a week, you have to wear it nonstop because you're in a emergency situation, you're trying to keep your family safe, your friends safe, yourself safe, it'll get to the point where you can't go to sleep without that body armor on sometimes. Some people, it all depends, I guess. But it can get to the point where you can't sleep without that body armor on because you get so used to that extra weight on your chest. So just please be as efficient as you can be with the survival gear that you're buying. Because we don't want people going out here and accidentally killing each other because they haven't learned what to do when we're actually just trying to keep each other safe. Say there's hurricanes in Florida all the time. There's natural disasters everywhere right now. People loot, people riot after natural disasters, and you'll want to keep your family safe. Okay? We have Christians and just fellow patriots being killed, murdered. Every day, that's what you see on the news now. Every day. You know, there wasn't even any national media about this family that just got murdered in their driveway. The little 9-year-old little girl, 6-year-old little girl, and her father just murdered by a black man in the middle of their driveway for playing basketball. And then you got the couple that got beat up on the train. Look what's going on in Chicago. It's not even the summer yet. It's the beginning of coming up to summer. They're already rioting for no reason. There's no activist reason for this. They just want to tear shit up. Imagine how it's going to be this summer. California, 3 days, looting and rioting, tearing shit up, violence, hurting people. It's spreading. It's spreading all around the world with this young generation. They're hooligans, okay? They're criminals. They're not being raised properly. We need to put parents back in the home. Make parents great again. How about that? Let's make parents great again. Let's make America great again. Let's make citizens great again. I love you guys. Be blessed. Stay safe out here.